Yo, what up guys, Rock Scalps here, and in this video we're reviewing The Fall Guy. Now this movie is directed by David Leitch, and you might know his work. You know, he's done Bullet Train, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, and Nobody. Those are like the notable ones that he's done recently. And so he has a pretty good collection. You can tell that these movies are action-packed. Some of them are funnier, and they're just a fun time, really.
Yeah. And then on top of that, it's also starring a couple big names. You got Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. The Notebook, Ryan Gosling, I guess, one of his bigger pieces. The Gray Man.
Blade Runner.
Yep, that was a great one. And Emily Blunt, like the Quiet Place series.
What else?
I don't really know anything else for Emily Blunt, but I did really enjoy The Quiet Places, and I'm excited for the new one coming out.
It also stars Aaron Taylor Johnson from Bullet Train, or Kraven the Hunter next year, and what else?
The Wakanda? Nope. I don't know the names.
It also has Teresa Palmer from, I know her from Hacksaw Ridge, and then the dude from Wakanda. What's his name? So those are just a few of the notable actors in here. Alright, so this movie is basically about a guy named Colt. He used to be in a relationship with Emily Blunt's character, but after a bad fall, he finds himself leaving her and the industry. 18 months later, he's asked to come back and work on her directorial debut, only to find himself involved with a conspiracy with the film's lead actor. And that's the movie. You know, he's a fall guy. He gets hurt, comes back, and he's asked to work. But what happens to the main character, the main actor? He has to try and find out and solve it, I guess, really.
Yeah.
With a love interest, love story. Now, going into this, I was expecting, a fun time, right? You got Ryan Gosling. It's the trailer, literally like action-packed, some kind of romance comedy. Looks like it's gonna be pretty good.
And it delivered.
Did it?
Expanding on that, like in the synopsis, like we said, he's gone for a year and a half. He left the industry completely. He left everyone, just kind of ghosted everyone, and he had this love interest before this breaks down. So you're introduced to this right at the beginning. So then when he comes back, I guess there wasn't as much tension as there should have been, maybe, but it was just like it kind of dragged in the beginning, and then when they got like introduced again for the first time, it just snapped and kind of. There was no tension about them being away for so long.
I feel like the romance in this movie, the chemistry was fine. It was good, but the romance between it, no, I don't think it was done well.
Oh, it's his character. He has charisma. He's always had that charismatic type, crazy stupid love. He knows how to be that dude. You know what I'm saying?
She still wants him a year and a half later, and he still wants her, even after he ghosted her for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so there's no tension. Like, no, I'm not gonna be with you. Like, we're done. Like, stop. We're done. It's not happening again. No, there's nothing like that. It's just kind of flirting the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, can we talk? We gotta keep it professional. But then they make the eyes. I see what you're saying. I mean, other than that, though, the action in it, I mean, I guess it got better more towards the end.
Yeah, so this movie, the first half of the movie is, I'm just gonna say exposition. Trying to build their chemistry, Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling, along with just them introducing like him, and then he gets hurt, and him coming back, and him like doing stunts for her on her movie.
Yeah,
that's like the first half of the movie,
and then you get a couple side characters that are kind of
big in the movie. Yeah, but I think that first half might be like a reason people don't like this movie as much.
Yeah, I could.
Because like I said, the trailer, you're expecting kind of a lot of action or whatnot, or comedy even, but the first half is just kind of two people interacting. It's nothing crazy. It's just, which I'm not saying it's bad, it's just if you're expecting something else for this movie, then you might be disappointed in that first half. But what else did you like?
It wasn't like an ending like we've had so far on the channel, at least as of late. And this ending, I wasn't upset with it.
This ending...
See, we're on the opposite sides of the fence on this one. I enjoyed it.
Okay, if you know what's going to happen from the first moment the movie starts, and there's not really any emotion, there is like a little emotion, but it's not enough. And you already know what's going to happen with the villain. It's just the ending is just so predictable.
It's just a classic movie.
Classic or
Classic plot. Okay, I should say.
okay.
Because I've never seen a stuntman movie before.
True. Give him props there. You know, I've never seen a Fall Guy. I was almost falling asleep. In the trailer, they describe a movie that's he's a Fall Guy and he has to find the main actor. But they don't get into that till like 2/3 of the movie. Him finally going through that.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I think it just dragged in the first half hour. The chemistry and stuff was good, but that part of the story I think took too long to get into.
Yeah, they didn't like push the plot. The pacing was just off with that. They put too much time with those two.
With that being said, I think I'm going to give it a salty popcorn.
Salty for me as well.
But anyways, guys, those are just our thoughts. Comment down below what you think. And I appreciate you guys commenting on some of our last videos, whether you agree or disagree or like or dislike. I really appreciate it. Just thank you for interacting with us. And comment if you saw this and what you thought. And with that being said, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.